Hi, it's Mav, and you're watching Mav's Trails, the place where we show you the trails to ride and how to ride them. Today we're in beautiful Kineton, Gloucestershire, riding a great trail through the woods and rapeseed fields. First, here's a quick gear check. Okay, so a key part of going off-road riding is the gear that you wear. It's very important to stay protected. It's a dangerous sport, so the gear will help you in that environment. So, starting from the bottom, boots. These are more the motocross level style boots, which means that they're plastic all the way up, very high, which gives a lot of protection for the shin, hinged, which helps with the ankle, 4 straps, then gives you a lot of protection and a lot of secure fit. Going over that, I wear my trousers over. That helps then with things like mud and whatever staying outside the boots, but then going through that, you can see you've got knee pads here. You can see they go from here to overlap the boots just to the top of the thigh, and then going up again, so it's more here, we've got hip pads. In this particular pair of trousers, the armour's built into them, so just pull the trousers on and they're there. Obviously though, you can get armour independent of the trousers. These particular trousers also have a waterproof layer underneath, which means that the outside can get abused and it'll still keep you dry on the inside. Underneath, I always wear wicking base layers, because no matter how cold it is, you always seem to get hot and sweaty. So things like merino wool, thermal linings, that kind of stuff, good stuff to wear underneath. On top, I wear this climb jacket, which is Gore-Tex. It has armour already inside it, so you can see we've got the back armour here, we've got the shoulder and the elbow armour. It's made out of D3O, which means it's very, very flexible, and then when you have an impact, it then hardens up, protecting you. So very, very great, good armour. This particular jacket also has a lot of venting in it, because again, you will get hot. Having vents in the jacket will be really key to keep you comfortable. On my hands, lightweight gloves. Again, you will get hot, so having, and of course the other part is control as well. So having thin gloves is really key to still protecting you, but giving you the access to the controls and not letting you get over hot. You can see here, for example, how much my clutch actuation has worn off the extra material here. So lightweight gloves, and also not too expensive, because they will get muddy and you will end up throwing them away. So gloves. And on top of my head, lid, helmet. This is a more motocross style, very large open face, lots of ventilation. Again, keeps it light, keeps it ventilated, because that's really important. Again, your head will get very hot, so using something like this will then help keep you cool. And then the large aperture also means great visibility. Again, really important, so you can see what's going on and not feel you've got that tunnel vision thing going on. Related to visibility, always have something for your eyes. In this case, we've got goggles, but I wear goggles or glasses depending on the helmet. So even if you're wearing more of a dual sport helmet with a visor, still wear glasses, because you will find yourself flipping up the visor and you'll need to protect your eyes. Even if you're riding point, you will get stone and grits coming up, and it's very easy to go into your eyes, so always wear that as well. So that's the basics of the gear. Stay safe. Come to a gate. It's always important, if it's closed, that we should close it again ourselves, particularly as we saw earlier when there's sheep in the field. So not that big a deal, always make sure you do it. Obviously though, if you had more than one of you riding, this would then mean that it's a lot easier to get the gates open and closed. Like all good BMW riders, I have a support crew to follow me around.
I'll meet you wherever you park.
So you'll notice now that we're going from a open, exposed track to one that's in the woodland shade. So even though it's a beautiful sunny day, this can mean that the trail might still be damp from previous weather. So it's always important to consider that when you change terrain like this. Also, as you can see, trying to slow down for bends, even though it's unlikely to find other vehicles here, people and ramblers, dogs and horses might be using it. So you can carry some pace, but just be aware that make sure that you can see far enough ahead that you don't run into anybody or disturb anybody else on the trail. So we're coming to the end of this first part of the trail. Bit of a steep right-hander, so slow it right down. You never know, he might be coming down the other way. So take it steady. Likewise for this tight left-hander as well. So you can see our first person we're coming across on the trail. Slow it right down. Friendly greeting. And 99 times out of 100 you get a friendly greeting back. So it makes the world of difference. So everyone can share the trail and you keep them open for us on motor vehicles. So one of the downsides of going for a trail ride on a nice beautiful day is that means everybody else will be out on the trails as well. So you can see on this one short stretch we're already now seeing 6 or 8 people. So bear that in mind. What makes an enjoyable day for you will be an enjoyable day for other people. So remember to share the trail.
Hi. Thank you.
So notice this family, they have dogs. People often will let their dogs run amok. So bear in mind, just because you can't see people doesn't mean there aren't animals on the trail. Getting a little bit more rutty now, but it's very dry here. Okay, so if we just stop it here, what you can see at the trail is that it's opened up and you can see you've got the entrance to multiple ruts. And it's key that you pick a lane, because once you're in it, you'll find it then very difficult to get out of it. So the biggest part of rut riding is how you choose the rut you want to take in the first place. Then once you're in it, it's all about then letting the bike do what it needs to do. Stay light on the handlebars. The bike will bounce off the ruts and you should just let it roll with it and it'll take care of itself. Get your weight back a little bit, stay light on the handlebars, keep the momentum going and you'll get through it. And as we discussed earlier, it's really important to pick your line, and here you can see I've tried to stay left where it's slightly broader, but the key thing is once you've picked your rut, don't try and change out of it unless there's an easy gap. Oh, and that smack there, that's the reason why you need a crash plate.
Thank you.
I don't know, I don't want to know what that rock might have done to the engine had we not had a crash plate. And that's the end of this trail. So that was Kineton. Hope you enjoyed the vid. Let us know in the comments and don't forget to subscribe and share. Until next time, remember, if you're not getting dirty, you're not trying hard enough.